Hello dear teachers. Today again I am with a very useful tool on making the attendance register. It will be an helpful tool to all our teachers holding class charge. We could make the attendance register in Google spreadsheet. There is a template called the attendance in the education gallery. We shall go to the Google spreadsheet. Now once the Google spreadsheets open, you could see the template gallery. Now, as I've recently opened the attendance spreadsheet, it is there in my recent list here. Okay, we could otherwise click the template gallery, like scroll down to the education template, and in the education template you may see the attendance spreadsheet. Click on the attendance spreadsheet. It opens up somewhat like this. Now this spreadsheet can be changed according to our custom of attendance register. Okay, now what we have to do it for that is, first is to change the attendance key. Now this attendance key indicate the alphabet which we use to indicate the children to be present or to be absent or to be on leave. Okay, so press on the attendance key that you find below the sheet. Okay, this is how it opens up. Now we have a custom of putting P for present, so let that be like that. But we don't use an alphabet L for late. Instead we can use L for maybe the child when is leave after giving the information to the teacher. So we can make L for leave. Okay, there is no such option as excused absence or unexcused absence. So we can change this into we have the usual custom of using the alphabet A to represent absent. Okay, so change this to absent. Okay, and we don't need the unexcused absence, so we can just delete it by pressing the back key. Just highlight that box and then press the back key, it gets deleted. So we may first make the changes in the attendance key and then start making our attendance register. The next thing that you see is something referred as class 1. So this would be the first page of our attendance sheet. Now this class 1 can be changed into the different subjects the teachers handle in our class. Okay, the different subjects, you just press on the class, double click it, so you can rename this into subjects. Okay, let this be English. Okay, now highlighting this box, if you press the plus sign here, you can get the next sheet beside it, and this you can change it into the next subject. Okay, let the next subject be Malayalam. Okay, again getting the Malayalam sheet highlighted, press on this plus sign, you get the next sheet spread. So like this we can make all the subjects the spreadsheet. Okay, the spreadsheets of all the subjects to whom to the subject teachers we may send the spreadsheet so that they can mark the monthly attendance in that and then send it back to us. Okay, so it is for class 12B that I am making the spreadsheet. So I may add all the subjects like this. Okay, I do have even physics and chemistry to be added. Okay, so keeping this highlighted, you have to press the plus sign. Only then it will come beside it, or else it will come where the page is highlighted. Like, so say for example, if I have highlighted on biology and then have pressed the plus sign, you can see the next sheet coming just beside it. Okay, so if we don't need that page, you can just click the drop down and you can just click the delete, that particular page will go off. Okay, now this I'll make it into, okay, chemistry. Okay, now we also have our extracurricular activities as one of the period allotted, so we shall make one spreadsheet even for ECA. So this is how I've added all the subjects into my attendance register. Now each subject wise I'll be sending this to my concerned subject teacher to make their attendance marked and then resend it to the class teacher. Okay, now first we have to make changes in the first subject attendance register, and we shall copy this into all the other spreadsheets of the various subjects. Okay, now the first change that you have to make would be, like, we needn't have this attendance key displayed here at the top, so just click on the first row, okay, column row 1, and then click right click. Okay, you get the delete row, so press the delete row, it will go off. Okay, and the next thing that you have to do would be to have the class name, subject and the month specified. So class, I'm just making the spreadsheet of my class 12B. Okay, and then I'll go for referring to the subject. Okay, this is, sorry, okay, this is subject English. Okay, and then I'll also specify the month, and this attendance register is for the month of May. Okay, and now as I click it down, I see this to be not displayed properly, so I'll just click on this box, go to the format, and then there is an option called text wrapping. The text wrapping is presently overflow, that is why it is not filled up in the box. So you'll wrap it, click on the wrap, you see all the content that we type now to be displayed together. Next, you also can mention the name of the teacher. Okay, the teacher here, 12B English teacher is Gigi teacher. Okay, so I'll just type her name, Gigi teacher. Okay, the next change that we need to do would be to this particular calendar. You do find the calendar displayed. I'll just click it and show it for you. You click on this box, it's actually the calendar, and by default it is lying as September 2000. So I'll make changes in the year. Okay, I can just type 2021 here, and then accordingly I'll change the month of September into May by clicking 5 here. Okay, and then we started our vacation class on 3rd of May. So this is the calendar for the year 2021 May. So once you again click it back, you see the calendar to have changed to May 2021. The next thing that you do would be to click on this. Okay, right click, copy this, and you can paste this into all the other remaining dates that is displayed on your attendance sheet. Okay, just select it and have a right click, paste it. So you find all the dates now changed to as 3rd of May. Now this you can accordingly change by clicking each of that calendar box. As you click, you have the calendar opening, so you can click on the specific dates that the days you had the class. Okay, 6th of May. Okay, 7th of May. Now 8th and 9th being Saturday, Sunday, we didn't have a class, so we'll have it again 10th. So likewise, you can accordingly change the dates and then make changes in the calendar. Now you can see accordingly the day also get changed below. So you needn't do anything on all these. This gets automatically typed over here. Okay. The next thing that I would like to do would be to copy the names of my students. Okay, the names of my students are presently in my class list. So I'll go into my class list, select the names of my students. Okay, so this is my attendance sheet of chemistry for the month of May. So I'm going to get the class list copied down from this. Okay, so just select the name of the children, just scroll it down. You want the roll number, you also can scroll it towards the left and get this roll number. Then press right click, okay, copy it, then come back to your attendance sheet. Okay, so this time we'll be clicking at this particular spot because roll number has to come in this particular column A. Okay, and then I'm pressing it again, right click, okay, paste it. Now sorry that all the names have come together like this, so I'll just redo it. You can just go back, okay, and then just slightly wider the column A, and then you have to press until you get the column like this, okay, and then press on the paste. Yes, so your names and the roll number of the children have got pasted into your attendance sheet. Now if you need to make the column wider, you can just keep your cursor at the column B, okay. You can see the cursor changing into an horizontal double-headed arrow, okay. Click, have a left click, and then using a cursor drag, you can make the column wider, okay. And the next thing that I would like to do would be to put a border or a margin. Now for which what I'm doing is, okay, I'll just once more show you, like clicking on the corner of this, you can get the entire spreadsheet selected, okay, and then this is the borders, okay, click on that, you get the various options for the border. Now being an attendance register, I would like only the vertical borders made, so I'll click on the vertical borders. You can see the vertical line being placed. Now if you want to change the color of the border, you can accordingly click here. So I'd like my border to be blue in color, so I just click the blue, it becomes blue. So this vertical borders are made now, okay. The next thing that you will be doing would be to for the convenience of subject teachers, will commonly make all the boxes or all the attendance marked as present, okay. And then so when you click on this, you get all the three options that you made it in the attendance key. So I'll make every child marked present, and then when we send it to the subject teacher, it becomes easier for the subject teacher to mark those children who were just absent or who were on leave. Now I do find a small error over here after 36. One of my boxes or one of my rows are hidden here. You can find two arrows. If you find two arrows like this, it means one box is hidden. You can pull this, okay, accordingly pull this, okay. Now even the 36 got hidden. You can pull this down. So because the rows are hidden in between, you can find that two line here. You can pull it down to get the row 36 exposed. So you may not mistake it to have got lost. It may at times get hidden like this. So find that two arrow to know that the names in between are hidden. Now if I have to fill this P into the entire column, I'll just do one thing. Like you find a blue dot, a square blue dot. When I keep my cursor, it turns into a plus sign. So I'll just drag it towards the right, Okay, I'll get all my column filled like this. And so you find till my last month it is filled. So I just made changes only till 12th May. Accordingly, by clicking the calendar, you can make it till 21st of May. And then if I drag this down, you can see this P to be filled up in all the rows. So until my last child, I do fill it and leave it. So it is just by left click and dragging down, you get the entire column filled as P. Now once this reaches your subject teacher if finds a child on a particular day absent or informed leave, if she wants to change this P, just by clicking on this box, okay, double click, she can see the P and L and A displayed. So if the child happens to be absent, she can click on the A, okay, or if the child was on informed leave, she can put L. So this is the way the subject teacher can fill the attendance. Now the next thing that I wanted you to know would be how to make all the other subjects attendance register as we had it for English. Now for this, what you do is, like, again you go to the first page. Okay, you have the first child's name displayed. Again, to select this entire page, click on this corner. Okay, press on copy and then click on Malayalam. Okay, and onto this box again have a right click. Okay, paste. So you have the entire attendance register as made for English, now pasted for Malayalam. The only change that you need to do here would be to change the name of the subject from English to Malayalam. Okay, and you also can change the name of the teacher here. So in here, Malayalam teacher in my class is Mrs. Sulaja NK. Okay, so as we had our register for English, we have it now for Malayalam. The same can be for Max. Okay, now for Max I can accordingly copy this. Okay, click on Max. You have the blank sheet. Okay, now this time you needn't go for again copying. You can press on that and then click on the paste. You have the spreadsheet that was already copied, now copied to all the other pages. Now for again you have to make the changes accordingly in the subject here. Okay, instead of English it is mathematics now. Okay, now the name of the teacher accordingly to be changed, and my Maths teacher is Hema Rajan teacher. Okay, so likewise for all these subjects you can paste the same attendance sheet, and then you can get your attendance register ready for all these subjects. Now I'm going to show you how are we going to send this attendance register to the concerned teachers. Now say for example, like before that, like if you want to suppose you have made any mistake in any of the column. Now this time I have 12th of May repeated. You want this column deleted, just click on the alphabet that is displayed above the column. Okay, so the entire column gets selected, then go for the right click, and then there is an option called delete column. So that column gets deleted. So if you make mistake, you can either delete a column or you can also delete a row accordingly. Okay, now the next thing that you have to do before you send this into your subject teacher's WhatsApp is, like, you have to hide all the subjects that are there not necessary for the concerned subject teacher. Now when I send the attendance register to the English teacher, she needn't see the Malayalam, mathematics, biology or any other subjects that are displayed down. Now for which we have an option to hide the sheet. So just click on the drop down near the subject, you have the hide sheet. So your Malayalam is hidden now. Similarly, you can hide your next subject. Okay, just press on the drop down, you get the hide sheet option. So you hide all the sheets except for English before you send it to the English teacher. Okay, so first time you click, your attendance sheet is displayed. Now to chemistry and all the other subject, we haven't copied our attendance sheet, that is why it is blank. The next time you click the drop down, you get the hide sheet. So hide all the other sheets that are not needed for the subject teacher that you are going to send, or the teacher would get confused by seeing all the other additional sheets if she accidentally clicks on it. So we have hidden all our sheets except for English. I'll show you how to get this sent through WhatsApp to your concerned subject teachers. Now for that, what you have to do is go to the file option. There is an option download here, and we download it as Microsoft Excel. So click on that. So this is now going to get downloaded as the Microsoft Excel sheet into my. Now as it gets downloaded, you can see it getting downloaded here. You can click on this. You can open when done. So it opens. Okay, so it has opened in a minimized screen. I'm just maximizing it. So this is into my system. The Excel sheet has got downloaded. Now before we do anything onto this Excel sheet, we have to click on this enable editing. Only then you will be able to get expanded. And now what you're supposed to do is you have to click on the no, it is not displayed in the screen. You have to click on the file referred here. At the corner you have a file referred. Please click on that. As you click, it opens like this, and you have a save as option. Click on the save as option. Now where you need to save it, you accordingly have to find the folder and save it. So it is into my computer that I'm going to save it, and I'll select my new volume D to save all my academic year 2021's activities. Okay, so I have a folder made as online class academic year 2021. So I'll click on that, and then I have made again a folder as online class attendance, where attendance for all subjects I have. Okay, there again for May, again I have a folder made. Under May, again I have the folder for all the subjects. So accordingly I am pasting that here. But before I paste it here, I have to rename this as the name to be displayed in the WhatsApp when the teacher sees it. Okay, your subject teacher should be able to recognize what is the file that you have sent her. So that name is what you're supposed to write here. Class 12. Okay, 12B. Attendance for the month of May 21. Subject English. So this name is what will be displayed on the file when it is sent to the English teacher's WhatsApp. So she'll be able to recognize that. So don't forget to name the file before you save it. Okay, and then click on the save. So you're presently your file is saved into your system. Sheet is over here. This is the sheet now that we send to our English teacher. Now after you send to your English teacher, suppose you want to have your Malayalam teacher's attendance sheet, you can see a row of three or four horizontal bars. So click on that to see all the other hidden spreadsheet. Suppose you want your Malayalam spreadsheet open, just click on this. You can see the Malayalam spreadsheet open. Now to work on the Malayalam spreadsheet, you can have your English spreadsheet hidden again. Click on that, hide it. So it will be the Malayalam sheet that is displayed. Again, do the same thing. You can click on the file. You can download it as Microsoft Excel, download it into your system, and then save it into a particular folder that you can send it through WhatsApp to your concerned subject teacher. Hope this particular tool of making the attendance register using the template and Google spreadsheet was useful to all of you. Try doing it, teacher. It's really a very useful tool to maintain the attendance register for this whole academic year. Thank you.